In this video I'm going to be looking at the Iroad IOne 900 HD black box recorder. This is a car camera dash cam, and let's have a look at the box and what you get in it, and we'll talk a bit more about the specifications in a minute. This camera was sent to me by bbutton.com for review. If you want any more details on this camera and find out where to buy it, have a look in the description box below. I've got the links in there for you. Okay, so the box is nicely laid out with a nice big picture of the camera there and some specifications at the top. On this side we have some more of the specifications and the features of the camera. And then on this side we've got some icons that again explain some of the features. So let's open the box up and have a look and see what you get. Okay, so inside we have a user's manual. It's all in colour, and this version is all in English as well. Tells you everything in there that you need to know about the camera and how to set it up. We have got a 16GB micro SD card, which is very good indeed. I do like it when companies include things like that. It just makes life so much easier. You can use the camera straight away. Got a micro SD to USB 2 adapter. Again, that's really good that they include that, so you can get started straight away. We'll have a look at the camera itself in a second. I just want to see what else we've got in the box. So we've got another instruction manual. This one is all in Korean. You may not get that with your version. This is just a review sample. And you also get a long cigar lighter lead with the power adapter as well. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual camera now. You can see it's a nice glossy black. It's a really sleek looking camera, this one, very nice. The lens is in the middle, which is a bit unusual for this sort of shape. They're usually on the end. We've got a security light on the front there and digital recorder HD. On this side we've got a micro SD card, and this camera also features a video output, so you can connect it to an external monitor, which is really good. On the back we have a event button, a mode button, a recording light and a GPS light. And then on this end we have got the 12 to 24 volt input for the power, and also an external GPS antenna input. I'll talk a bit more about that later. The mount on this one is integrated and it swivels around 360 degrees, so it's really easy to mount, and it uses a 3M sticky pad on there. Also sent to me was this external GPS device. Now this is actually available to buy separately. It doesn't come with the camera as standard. So let's have a look at this. So as you can see, it's quite... So as you can see, it is quite big. It has a sticky pad on the back again, so you can stick it somewhere. Presumably you'd stick that on the windscreen for the best results. It does look quite nice again there. It's the black shiny plastic on the front, and it's got a reasonably long cable, and that just plugs into the GPS socket on the camera, like so. So once you've got that plugged in, your camera is now ready to go and GPS enabled. Okay, let's have a look at some clips from the Iroad IOne now. This is a daytime clip that's about to cut off shortly into another one. Just take a look at the whites in this clip and the next one. You see there's a lot of blown highlights and a lot of flare, and the image quality is not all that good. Now this is into direct sunlight, which is quite harsh for most cameras to deal with, but this one just seems to really struggle. That lens flare is really bad, and just the jitteriness of the video, you can't see it so much in this clip, but one coming up a bit later, it seems like the frame rate's a bit too slow and it's just not particularly smooth. Let's switch over to a nighttime clip now, and you can really see that jittering. This isn't YouTube compression or anything like that. This is how the actual clips are running natively. It's like it's recording at such a slow frame rate, it just can't keep up, and you get this really jittery motion. Also, you can see that it's very dark, even though this is an urban area. It's actually quite well lit, this area, and you just can't see anything. This clip now is in a car park which is very well lit, and we'll just have a look again at that jittery motion. And you can see it's really not very smooth at all, which is quite disappointing really. Again, all the highlights are getting blown out, but in this clip it's not too bad. The rest of the car park's quite well exposed. I just want you to watch this clip through, and just as I go round and round and round the car park, just check out the jittery. You can see it there. It's just really not very good. Okay, this is normal kind of daytime. Wasn't overly bright, it was a bit overcast, but again the sky is completely blown out, and now the whole right hand side of the frame is blowing out as well from the reflection from the water on the ground. Also, you'll see my windscreen wipers going across, and that completely messes with the exposure. A lot of other cameras I've tested don't have that issue at all, it just copes with it, but this one seems to struggle quite a lot. So in summary, I'm not all that impressed with this dash cam, to be honest. For the price of £100, I would expect a lot better. There's other dash cams out there that are not a lot more expensive that have much better video quality. I don't like that the mount is non-removable. It means that once the camera is stuck on the windscreen, it's stuck there without removing the whole thing. I want a camera that I can take out of the car. Also, the 130-degree angle of view is not that wide, but it's not too bad, but I would have liked a little bit wider, maybe 140. The additional GPS module is a very good idea, and I like the way it looks. Easy to plug in and out, and that gives you full GPS capability. If you wish to use the Iroad IOne in parking mode, you can do, but you have to buy another accessory. It's called the Iroad IOne Linkers, which is basically a power adapter cable that wires into your car to give you that functionality. Again, you have to buy this separately like you do with the GPS dongle, and again this just pushes the price further up towards other dash cameras that are much more feature packed and have much better video. This camera is only 720p, not full HD. It doesn't have Wi-Fi, it doesn't have GPS, and the video quality that you do get is substandard in my opinion. I really can't recommend this camera unless you manage to get one a lot cheaper. The £100 price tag is just too much. If you do wish to buy this camera or any of the accessories, all the links are in the description box below. You can buy them from bbutton.com. Thanks for watching. I hope this review was helpful. If you'd like to see any more dash camera reviews, just head over to my YouTube channel, and I've got loads more on there for you.